All right, the 62nd annual Merrie Monarch is coming up April 20th to the 26th in Hilo, and we are so honored to have him back in our hale. Our in-house kumu, Kawaikapuokalani Hewett. Aloha e kumu.
Aloha.
Hey.
How you guys doing?
Mai kai. You know, and on this Wisdom Wednesday, we are super excited to enjoy a hula lesson from you, or rather, a lesson on hula traditions. Yes. Can we talk a little story about kahiko, the old ancient style of dance? Please give us a little bit of a historical perspective of this style.
So there are many mo'olelo histories or stories that reflect hula. Now, hula is just as ancient as movement. The ocean moves, the clouds move, the trees sway in the wind. There is movement everywhere in Hawaii, the awana of all things, right? So when you think about hula, it is just as natural as being born a kanaka maoli, because there is movement everywhere. The earth moves because of Pele. Because of that statement, let's look at hula. So there is a mo'olelo where one day Pele and her family travel from Halema'uma'u, and then they go down to the ocean. On the way down at a place called Pu'upahoehoe, Pele and her family sees a hula performance. Dancing is hopoi and ha'ena. Pele is awed by this performance, and when the performance is complete, she asks one of her family members, who will do a dance? And it is Hiaka Ikapoli o Pele that does a hula performance. Now, this is a very, very important story connected to hula because it is from that time that the hula Pele is established. And of course, the supreme goddess of the hula, being Pele herself, through her younger sister, Hiaka Ikapoli o Pele. This is important because it establishes that story and that piece of history. Okay, but there is also another mo'olelo reflecting the role of men in the hula. Now what you have to remember is this. In the heiau, specifically where only men are allowed in and only high-born men are allowed in to participate in the rituals, that is where the pahu drum is, and the pahu drum itself is used for hula ritual, also ritual within the temple. So because only men could enter the temple to attend to these rituals by the kahuna and by the high chiefs, then it establishes then a place for the men because only they could perform the hula within the walls of the heiau.
Wow. You know, this is some fascinating information. You know what is equally as fascinating? You had us quiet. Usually we vala when talking story, we can keep us quiet.
We're like
we're
leaned in.
riveted to this information. Can you stay with us, Kumu, for a little bit?
Sure.
We get some more time because we want to ask you about because of course the kahiko style is that ancient style from from back in the day, but people are still creating that today. So we want to talk about what constitutes kahiko, and are there certain things that need to be in the creation of the modern kahiko to be called kahiko?
Right.
So we'll ask you that question coming up, but right now we're going to send things over to our island news desk. We're sitting in for Leu Ikoholokula is our Jai Cunningham. Hey, Jai.
Hey, thank you guys, appreciate it. Well, as expected, President Donald Trump